This is my actual point. Either Wummi neglected Mohbad, because this morning we are saying that she owes Mohbad duty of care as a partner. But those old ladies, we are just turning around. But normally as a wife, if you are at home, okay, let me say, even if someone fought Mohbad, someone injured Mohbad, but you as a wife, there are some things you should have done that Mohbad should have been alive today. But maybe she was angry with Mohbad and she neglected him. And at the end of, where everything has happened, she saw that Mohbad is all, at the point of death, then she started, running up and down. But as a wife, if your partner is sick and he refused to go to hospital, the first thing you do, you call the close friends or family that your husband can listen to. These are the first people you have to call. Madam, it's not the mother.
Madam, can I just tell you?
Yes.
Papa, I'm no sorry about this. I'll give you a scenario, right? During the deep COVID, right? I nearly passed, right? This was the first COVID because people don't know what to do. And if you get taken to the hospital, right, they started the wrong treatment for you, and you just end up in bags, body bags, nothing more. My wife, right, my oxygen level dropped to about 80 something, right? She was insisting I should go to the hospital. I said, no, I'm not going anywhere. Are you getting my point? I refused, and I was reading up. I found so many treatments, and I'll tell you, I treated myself successfully in the house. She was doing everything. Called my sisters in America, everywhere, my mom in London. Listen, I said, I'm not going anywhere. And he paved for me. Yes, you're right. Had it been the other way around, right? I don't know what level of accusation they will accuse her, but at that point, I refused because I know at the hospital that they weren't giving the right treatment. They were just ready to put you in the body bags. Do you understand that? So a man can refuse, I tell you the truth, can refuse that, listen, I'm not going to the hospital.
Yes. What I'm saying
I'll tell you this. Listen, I'll tell you this.
I'm not saying that Mohbad, let me say, Mohbad did not refuse.
Listen,
let me tell you something.
Right.
Okay. I'm not saying that maybe Mohbad did not refuse or he refused. But you that are, in your right mind at that time, you are not sick, you are not bleeding, you have to stand in, you have to know the right decision, because, if anything happens, you as the partner, you are going to be held responsible. So that's just my point. For example, there was a time me and my husband was, really not in good time that day, because he think, I talk too much. So that day, I was sick. Then one of my friends that came from France, she gave me medications that, okay, take this to rest. And just because that time, me and my husband, we are not in good time, so the medication reacted on me. That time I was in the room shouting, but he was, ignoring me. He thinks I'm just overdoing. I'm not serious just because we are querying. I want him to, maybe I want his attention. Wait, let me done, please. Oh, God. Wait, I will finish quick. Oh, God. Wait, Butterfly, let me finish this story. Please. So my husband was thinking that maybe I just want his attention. So he was ignoring me, not knowing that I'm really, really at the point of maybe death. And I need help. I was telling him, call ambulance. They were, no, leave her. That's how she just like being, too overreacting. And God so good, they called the ambulance later. If not, I should have been dead. What would my husband say that time if they asked him?
Sanson,
if he did not call the ambulance.
Sanson, wait, please. This Mohbad case is different. Somebody will be full of blood, bleeding or something. Then the ambulance will call. The ambulance will not take the person. What are you people saying? I don't know why you people are siding with me blindly. You people should do it rightly.
Yeah, because it happens. Maybe Wummi neglected Mohbad because she was angry with her.
No,
Okay.
This is answer. Listen is different. Somebody that is in pool of blood and somebody that don't know what is wrong.
It's the same thing now. It's the same thing because you know some people now they are still wait, butterfly. You know some women they are heartless. Me and you cannot do that.
Maybe I don't know.
Wummi can do that because she's heartless. She knows that the baby she's carrying is not for the husband, so she can be heartless and ignore him.
No,
I know that she can do that.
They did not even call ambulance. They didn't call anything. They just let him die.
They did not call ambulance. She did not call anything because she was just trying to act ignorant. She was just like, I don't care. I don't care. Whatsoever happened, I don't care.
I don't understand what you people are defending. Because since Mohbad died, you people that is supporting Wummi, everything that has happened to Mohbad has happened to one, either this one. You people will be comparing yourself with this Mohbad case. Somebody is dying, is in pool of blood. Ambulance will come, ambulance will not pick the person up. You are just defending Wummi blindly. I don't understand you people.
No. Me, I'm not defending you. What I'm saying that it's two things I'm saying. I say, if Wummi did not do it, then maybe her negligence killed Mohbad. Maybe one, either she was the one that spied Mohbad, or because she was angry with Mohbad and something happened to Mohbad, she intentionally neglected him till he died, till he died. Then she can, do something now about it. But that's the two stand. Because if not, Wummi cannot be quiet. You cannot be quiet over something you did not do. It's not possible.
There's no
normal human being.
I don't know.
Yes, there's no normal human being. There is no normal human being in this world that can be quiet about allegations against you and you will be quiet. It's not possible. Never. Even a mumu, it go talk something. But the way Wummi is quiet, she's being suspicious. We are suspecting her because it's not normal. What she's doing is not normal.
Can I just say something? Yeah.
Yes.
Nobody has removed the fact that Wummi will be the number one suspect. Right, that still stands. But now people are saying, "Oh, you find your husband bleeding," and with this issue of the blood thing, right? That is a concern because regardless of somebody is sick, this is a case of emergency, right? It's not like somebody has been sick for a week or 2 weeks, right? Like the COVID thing. So if somebody is in a pool of blood, and you know that person was bleeding profusely, the number one thing is to call an ambulance, not the nurse, right? So for me, act of calling the nurse means there was no blood or is there blood? That should be the question. Because you can't call a nurse to come and nurse coming from, I don't know, from Puton or wherever it's coming from to come and treat somebody who's bleeding to death. That's not done, right?
Why do you know why they called the nurse? Because they did something to him. They don't want people to know that they did something to him. That's why they called the nurse. And they did not call any ambulance because you cannot call ambulance. Somebody is bleeding, you will call ambulance. The ambulance will come. The person will say, "I'm not going to the hospital," when the person is dying. How is that possible? That you say Mohbad said he's not going. I don't want to go to hospital. I want to die. Is that possible? You should listen to yourself. I don't want to go to hospital. I prefer to die. Even if you don't have money in this life, you will not even prefer to die. You will still be struggling to save your life. Even if you don't have food to eat, you will be struggling to stay alive. But I don't want to go to hospital. I prefer to die.
This is the reason why I'm still asking about the pool.
How is that possible?
Because our narrative
is no longer alive to ask. How is that possible? Somebody is dying. Then I will not say I will not go to the hospital because I want to die. You people should start supporting me blindly. I don't understand you people. You people are not babies. You're supposed to understand what you are doing. You are supporting somebody blindly. If Mohbad was to be people's son, is this how people will be supporting? You will be supporting Wummi.
Aristocrats, are you there? Sorry. Paparano, are you there?
I'm here. You want to ask any question, you can ask me.
Well, I just listened to what Butterfly was saying. I don't think, I mean, for whoever is more knowledgeable, you cannot, in this sort of situation, you cannot support any of those parties, either Wummi or Baba or Ma. You know, this is highly complicated case, right, which involves everybody around him. And the root of this cause, for me, is still eating on the poverty. I'm sorry to say, right? It's the dysfunctional family, badly wretched, and somebody came as a lifesaver, and they tried to, and they was hurt alive, right? So what we're saying here is, don't be saying, oh, Wummi is the only person that can do it, or Baba is the only person that can do it, right? All we're saying is, for Wummi being a partner of the disease, that live in the same house, under the same roof, she is always number one suspect. Nobody's taking that away. But at the same time, keep open eyes to other area that could cause this death. Let's keep the minds at bay, and let's spread. No, don't be myopic, right? Don't reduce your scope. Look from different angles. Yes, Wummi hasn't talked, and she needs to talk. So that's why I said I don't know the extent of interrogation that's gone through by the police with her. We don't know, right? The police wouldn't come to social media to be telling us this or these things. But we just trying to unravel, analysis on analysis. But people come in here and say, oh, somebody is pro-thing, somebody is pro. I think it's a little bit myopic, That's what I would say.
Dodo, as I used to call you. Can I tell you a story that John said? Because when Baba Mohbad said, Aleo Pao Omomi, the same thing has happened in my country now. So maybe Baba Mohbad might be right. There's this lady, she's married, she lives in my town, where I came from in Sierra Leone, and she have her husband in America, and she is living there in Sierra Leone. She have a lover, which is a married man. And she also have a lover who is a single boy. He's not married and he's not too older guy. There was a day they met. But God so good, what happened to the little guy, to the lover? Before he went, he told one of his friends that, I'm going to this person, this my girlfriend, so name, so street. And he said he has been telling him about that same girl that they are in love, they are loving. So when he went there, I think either he met the married man or the married man met him there. Both of them fought. When they fought, then the married man has to fight the lover, the boy. When they buy the boy, I think both of them with the married woman now, because she also don't want to be exposed. So she connived with the man to depose the body, to remove the body from where the incident happened to another place. When they put the body there, that was the time they called the police. And the police came, they took the body, they asked, nobody was there. I think other people found the body and they called the police. They were not the one that called the police, I'm sure. I think other people found the body and they called the police. Then they took the body. I think that day they searched the boy's phone and they saw that the last person he spoke with was that friend. Okay, so they called the friend. When they called the friend, Then said that we have found a body, and we saw your number in the phone, so we have to call you to come and recognize the body. And the friend came. When the friend came, and he said, "What happened?" They said, "Yeah, we found his body, so place, area." Then the friend said, "But what did he go to do to that area? Because he was not at that area where you found his body. The last time we spoke, he told me he was going to his girlfriend at this social address." Then they said, "Really?" He said, "Yes." And that was the time he said they went to the police, and with the police, or he alone went, tried to search the area and see that if really something happened, like like the area was not settled, something like that. And they found out that, yes, the boy was actually there. That's how they knew that was the man, that was what happened. So they have to arrest the guy and the lady. So you see, maybe that might be the same thing that happened to Mohbad. It was not me, it's Papa Mohbad's story now, when he said on the lover of Wummi by Mohbad. What if that night the lover of Wummi, it may be, when they were arguing with Wummi, Mohbad and Wummi was arguing over the baby, and Wummi called the lover, and they came and attacked Mohbad.
No. So, that night it was not on, because Mohbad always in the house with almost 10 people, 15 people. That would not happen. From what I.
But what if maybe? Maybe the lover is, more. The lover is more maybe influential than Mohbad, and he can maybe threaten all of them not to say anything.
Yeah, that's possible. Yes. You're talking about somebody of high power.
If me, like let me be
I understand you saying somebody of high power.
Yes, wait, like a lover like me now. Me, I am a king. I'm a king of, king. King now, the power of king. They can buy anybody in Africa. Nothing can happen.
No, I disagree. I disagree.
Listen, wait now, let me talk. Me as a king, I have boys now. They have big boys that will go around. Even security guys, I have them that they are soldiers, they are police officers. I can send them to
influential people. Yes.
So yes. So if I'm a big influential like king now, that I buy somebody, then I threaten even the father. I can threaten the father not to say anything. They cannot say anything.
That's
in Africa.
why.
I know
that's
now.
why
it's possible. Even the mother, I can threaten. Even the brother, I can threaten them. I say, if you talk, I will buy you the way I buy this person. Don't you think it's possible?
I don't know how long you've been following this platform. If you followed it very well, that's one of the things that we were discussing there all the time, to stop this abuse of power, right, by unscrupulous elements.
Abuse of power. Thank you.
Unscrupulous element within the society, because society is not designed. It's not meant to be that way. Nigeria I believe Nigeria is a country that has a law, right? So, and we want to follow the law, right? The king. Listen. Let me finish this. Just to understand. The king, the governor, the president are still subject to the people that he rules on. Are you getting my point? No man is an island. People are saying, yes, you can be highly influenced to pervert the court of justice, but till when? You can only do up to an extent. The harms of the law will get caught up with you. Harms of the law triggered by the people will get caught up with you. So you're right to say all those things, but this is why we're discussing here. Look at all those possibilities, all those angles, and if anybody is responsible for this innocent guy's death, right, it might take 10 years. Believe me. The long arm of the law will cut that person at the end of the day. Because from what I'm looking at the youth in Nigeria now, everybody is up, right? Everybody is aware. The information technology has brought people together, strongly together. You can't hide information like the way it used to be back in the 80s. It's not possible anymore. And based on that, I believe using a platform, this is the power of the social media. Okay, social media is not a court. We agreed on that. But in terms of awareness, education, much like this platform, not the other platform where people, kind of cost themselves and all that. I don't really believe in that. But